on the Sports Show, mate. We're nearly at the close. This is the last one for the year, mate, so we're getting ready for the Christmas break. So
good.
I thought I'd have a quick look at the best stories, sporting stories, just some of them for 2022.
Yeah.
So I'll give you a couple, mate, and give me your opinion.
Yeah.
Power.
Yep.
AFLW, first season in.
Yep.
Good story, bad story?
No, that's a good story.
It's a great story, isn't it?
For the club.
And other teams that came in as well.
And the other expansion team. Yeah, absolutely. I think it now fills the competition up. You've got them all playing now. I think we've got them all playing.
Yep.
Well, good on them. Yes, I think
story.
It's been good. Yeah,
all right.
That's been good.
All right, this one hasn't happened yet, but it's about to unfold in November 21 to December 18, I think, I'm pretty sure, in Qatar. The World FIFA World Cup is on. 32 nations playing it. First time in 4 years, so it's pretty exciting. It is the most viewed event, any sporting event in the world.
I love it.
Yep. It's going to be fantastic.
Well, I love it.
It's just exciting. It's back.
Well, the English Premier League coaches are now, they're not happy about it, of course, because it interrupts their season and their players and all. Well, who cares, mate? This is more important than your little wimpy Premier League club. You know, this is the biggest, one of the, well, if not the biggest sporting event on the calendar.
It is, no doubt.
It's massive. I love it. We're in it.
Yep.
So we're part of it. So, and I love watching the Socceroos play.
We've got a couple of injury problems at the moment. Hope we can get past those.
You know, and they're close, Bill.
Yep.
You know, they're close.
It's minute. All right. We forget things that happen, you know, early in the year because we've moved on a lot.
Yeah.
What about the Winter Olympics in Beijing, mate? They were back in February.
Spectacular.
Yep. Although COVID was still, the pandemic was still around and the crowds were down a little bit. But
spectacular.
You love the
Oh,
Winter
mate, it's spectacular.
Yep.
If you don't like watching that, you don't like watching sport because everything they do in the Winter Olympics could severely hurt you. You know what I mean? So I love watching it for the athleticism that they show, and the Aussies have get some good gold out of it.
Yeah. Do you reckon it's funny though? You know how we watch sport and we admire those athletes, but whenever I hear the Winter Games, I have no idea why. I always think of Eddie the Eagle.
Yeah.
You know, just a guy that's having a go.
Exactly.
You know,
It's got the Jamaican
I'm not taking that
bobsled
away
team.
from all the elite athletes that do it. Yeah. You know, every now and then there's a story that pops up in sport and you go, oh, I just love those kind of stories.
And Eddie did well out of it.
Well, he did too,
Eddie
mate.
did it very well.
Yeah.
He went on the speaking circuit. He was everywhere.
He's done all right
Eddie
out of
everywhere.
that. All right. The Commonwealth Games, of course, were in Birmingham. They were back in July, 28th to the...
Have they lost a bit of gloss?
Sorry?
Have they lost a bit of gloss?
I think they have.
The Commonwealth Games? Still great to watch.
I think they've lost a little bit.
But just they've lost that little edge.
It's good that we dominate it, though. That's why we like it. Swimmers dominate. Makes us feel good about it. Women's cricket was in for the first time, but I agree with you. It has lost a little bit of the edge. The Invictus Games, of course, they were in the Netherlands. We don't get as much publicity here, but, you know, when you look about what it's about and what it's for.
That's the important thing.
Well, for the injured and ill servicemen and women, the ones that were wounded in war, defending us, I think well done on that. Wimbledon, of course, with all the disruptions we've had of events, suddenly Wimbledon's back, and we go, the Oz Open, of course. We saw the Special Ks win the doubles in the Aussie Open, so we enjoyed the Aussie Open. Yep, we like that one. What about the Live Golf, mate, starting up this year?
I love it, Well, I love it. And I see where Rory's come out now, who's been a very anti-Live man since it started, and said, look, it's time that the two groups got together for the good of the game. It's about time somebody said that, because it is about the good of the game. Get them together. Get Live Golf and the PGA Tour together, and you've got yourself one hell of a tournament. You've got one major sport with a lot of money.
I reckon what happens, again, we've used World Series cricket as a good example of this. You could use the NRL, you know, when they amalgamated. In the end, you've got a group of people that have dominated golf for a long time and not paid the players fairly, and there's an arrogance about them that they can do what they want because they haven't had anyone to compete against. Suddenly, Liv come in and go, you know what, you've got a competitor now, and they go, no, we're not doing that.
That's right.
And they go, well, you're going to have to. They go, no, we'll keep our head in the sand as long as we can. And then finally they go, we better join up, otherwise we're going to get bumped off.
We're going to get left behind.
So either join in and we're all successful.
That's right.
Arrogance doesn't bring success.
No.
So you need to go, we can work together and this can be better for the game.
Somebody needs to be
as
smart.
Opposed to, oh, you're trying to steal a bit of our turf.
Well, you know, is it your turf?
It's not.
Because we're talking about the PGA Tour of America here.
We're talking about golf. No one owns golf, mate. The players.
Exactly, mate. That's a very good point because most of the tournaments are played throughout the States.
Yep.
Well, hang on a minute. What about Australia? What about Asia? What about... No. Let's get... Golf is a world game. And it's one of the most participated sports in the world.
No doubt.
How many people play
it belongs to all the people involved. Be you an administrator, be you a player, but no one owns it.
No one owns it.
You know.
It's
all right, the last one, mate. We're coming into the last minute, mate. What about the AFL Grand Final? I know Geelong dominated Sydney, but wasn't it great to see full house?
Yes, it was.
Everything happening, golf back on. And I still go back to whether you like Gillon McLachlan, don't like Gillon McLachlan, don't like whatever it is, you have to admire that he could keep the AFL going. It was the one of the only sports in the world. NBA couldn't do it. NFL, English soccer struggled for a while. He was able to keep it going through the pandemic. Yes, he formed the bubbles and he did a lot of things, but I think we need to tip our hat off because I think we took it for granted that he could keep it going. If you look on the world sporting stage, they started copying the AFL to keep it going. So I think
hats off to Gil.
It's one of the great stories.
That's a very good point there. That no one has mentioned his name in all this. You know that in the last couple of years with COVID, but that's a very good point that he did that. Kept it going for us to watch.
Well, I think he saved a lot of people in Melbourne. Mate. They were locked down for over a year over there. Hey, we really enjoyed the year with you. I hope you've enjoyed the sports show. We look forward to your company next year. Going to take a little break, come back bigger and better. Bye for now.